22.4, solving quadratic equations by completing the square. Okay, this is the general look of a quadratic equation. We'll be solving quadratic equations by making sure the leading coefficient on the x square, it's kind of redundant, the leading coefficient on the x square is going to be 1. Okay, and then we're going to take half of the b term and then square it. And we have two methods for that. So let's take x squared minus 9x plus 8 equals 0. And let's move the 8 over to the other side. So minus 8 here, and whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. Okay, so minus 8 minus 8. And we will end up with x squared minus 9x equals negative 8. Okay, now from here, we're going to start completing the square. We're going to take the negative 9, we're going to put it over 2, and then we're going to square it. Now, this is actually 9 over 2, negative 9 over 2, times negative 9 over 2. And negative times negative will give us a positive, and 9 times 9 will give us 81, and 2 times 2 will give us 4. Okay, that finds the square that we need. So let's put the square in, and that will complete the left side. So we're going to complete the left side by putting that plus 81 over 4 here and plus 81 over 4 here. So that's 81 over 4. Okay, now here we're going to factor this into two binomials. So let's get the binomials ready. And over here, because of the negative, let's put the denominator as a 1. So negative 8 over 1. So now we're adding fractions. Okay, so this is ready. Well, we got a common denominator for this. Over here, x squared splits into x times x. The 81 splits into a 9 times 9, and the 4 breaks it down into a 2 times 2. And since we have a minus here, this is going to be negative and negative. Same signs. All right, now let's press this into one piece. That'll be x minus 9 over 2 to the second power. And this over here, to get a common denominator, we'll need to multiply by 4 here. So times 4 times 4. And that'll give us a negative 32 over 4 plus an 81 over 4. Okay, and next we're going to combine this. Let's bring this down. So we have x minus 9 over 2 to the second power. And this is going to be a 49 over 4. Okay, good. All right, now I'm going to write this a second time just to preserve the integrity of the original problem here, because we're going to get rid of the square by taking the square root. When I take the square root of both sides, I'll have to use plus and minus, and I'll put the plus and minus on the right side. Plus and minus here, and the square root will cancel out the square, and we're left with x minus 9 over 2 for the right side, for the left side. For the right side, the square root of 49 will be 7, and the square root of the 4 will be the 2, and then we'll pull down this plus and minus. Now it's time for us to break this into two pieces. The left side will be x minus 9 over 2 equals positive 7 over 2, whereas the right side will be x minus 9 over 2 equals the negative 7 over 2 from the plus and minus here. Okay, so I'm going to add 9 over 2 to both sides to isolate the x. So plus 9 over 2, so what we do to one side, do it to the other, and also do it here as well. So plus 9 over 2 plus 9 over 2. All right, so let's see what we have left. X will equal a positive 7, positive 9 will be 16 over 2. And 16 over 2 simplifies to an 8. Now over here we have x equals a negative 7 and a 9 gives us 2. So we have 2 over 2. And a 2 over 2 simplifies down to a 1.